Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning May 16th through the 22nd in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using my Caress Press 2022 inserts. And this week I use the kit called White Dress from Whimsical Plans, as well as some rose gold foil from various shops, mainly Scribble Prints Co. and Caress Press, because I was trying to go for that rose look. I ended up incorporating other rose golds from other shops, but I don't think it looks very good mixed together. You can kind of see it closer up on my Instagram pictures, but the rose gold and the rose definitely don't match well. So I'm trying to figure that out. But anyways, I used this kit this week. I don't use very much Whimsical Plans, but she did come out with this kit and the art that I really, really liked. I was looking for it on Instagram. A lot of you guys sent me some recs. I ended up going with this version of it, and I don't love it. I think my main problem is that this kit by Whimsical Plans does not have enough labels, little things, anything. It's really hard to plan a whole week with what is in the kit, which is kind of crazy because I feel like their kits aren't that much cheaper and they don't provide as much. It's kind of hard. So I think, yeah, I mean, this was like a 3 extender technically kind of week, so it was a little more hectic. My cousins from Thailand were in town, so I was doing quite a bit with them, and also it was the week before my wedding, so it was just all around hectic. But I do not love how this turned out. But it's fine. It's said and done. It is what it is. We all have those spreads that we're not absolutely in love with. But yeah, I think just how much I had to cut stuff up and make things fit in the spread was really stressful. I'm definitely glad I did a voiceover because I would have been so stressed during the day by day. And also just like the format wasn't for me personally. And I don't love how this turned out, but it is what it is. I have the plan with me here anyway, and I hope you guys enjoy nonetheless. I do really like this art. I do feel like these colors are really the vibes of my wedding. You guys will see the pictures if you haven't already on my personal Instagram at Lorpotamus, but the groomsmen weren't wearing this exact blue, but kind of like a lighter blue, and then Jake was like in a navy, so like the blue was definitely a part of our wedding, and then the like pinks and greens are 100% a part of our wedding. Highly recommend checking out our wedding photos on my Instagram because y'all will see the inspo of what I was going for, especially for next week. I feel like next week's spread, the I Do Kit by Scribble Prints Co. by the Kitness Jess Art is like everything. Like, it's literally what my wedding was. So I'm really hyped for that, to do that. That will be a talk through for the planning part at least. So that's exciting. But yeah, I do feel like these colors went well. I wanted to kind of do as much different foils as possible. So last week I did gold. This week I did rose gold. Next week I'll do silver. Y'all will see. I think a hollow wedding kit would be so fun. Like, if there was a hollow wedding kit that I could have replaced this kit with the rose, I would have been down for it. But again, it is what it is. I did use some heart bottom washi I had left over from Valentine's Day, just because I thought that I'd add some extra love in. And then on the quote box on Monday, it says, "You will forever be my always." And then I used the floral extra, I think this was extra floral rose gold I had left over um, from, I think when I did the farmer's market kit, I'm gonna guess, because didn't I use this with that? Anyways, the rose gold floral actually looks really, really good with this kit, so I love that, as well as the confetti mixed in. I do really like the foil I chose. I feel like it lends itself really nicely. It's more just like the kit format and layout that's like pissing me off with this spread, but it is what it is. Again, for the 8,000th time. All right, I apologize. Jake just called me because his car literally breaks down every week. Like, I think he just needs a new car now. I don't know. I really don't know. But y'all will see in my planner, like, his car is always breaking down. I don't even think I mark it anymore, but it's been in the shop for like the last 2 weeks and it just broke down again. So that's wonderful. Anyways, this week, the theme of this week was college graduations. My brother-in-law, John, graduated from University of Maryland, class of 2022. And Jake and I graduated class of 2018. So that was fun. And then my other cousin, Lilia, graduated from Case Western Reserve University, also class of 2022. So that was really exciting. So proud of them because graduating college is such an amazing accomplishment. And it's definitely something that is like, I don't know, it's a bucket list item. I'm proud of everyone who graduates college. It's a fun experience. Graduating college is so fun and like it's just so accomplishing. So yeah, I'm really proud of my family members, but I'm going to hop in on the sidebar. So on the sidebar, I just marked that it was 1 week till our wedding, which is cray. And then we just had some wedding planning time. I just wanted to use up some of these scripts from Randy.plans because I have so many wedding planning scripts that I honestly didn't really use a lot of. So I just wanted to use some of those up. So I put that on the sidebar as well. On Monday, I took Ollie to the dog park, and then Oliver was all muddy. I'm sure it was a rainy day or whatever in the dog park, so I marked that. I did Cricut crafts, again, just making gifts for everyone I know that's doing anything in our wedding. So I made lots of Cricut crafts for our wedding, and then I did do some laundry. We went to Five Below again, I guess. I think we went to Five Below literally a week before this. Yeah, we did. Obsessed with Five Below. It's just such a good place. I also like didn't realize that like how much they have, and like it's just awesome. Like I see all the TikToks of like the Five Below finds and I'm like, oh, like that is actually a really good deal. And some things I really can't find, like especially a lot of their home stuff that's like really affordable. I have a hard time finding in my stores, but it's just so cool because I see like people like cross the border from Canada or whatever and they do like Five Below shop with me for the first time as a Canadian. I don't know. I think that's funny. I love TikToks like that. We did go to the liquor store after. I think I had to get my girls some liquor for their gifts and stuff, which a video on that would have already been live. So check that out. It will be on my recent videos. I will probably forget to link it down below, but if I don't, I'll have it linked down below. We did go to Target. We got Arby's for dinner because Jake has been super into Arby's, and they do have really good like chicken cluster bite thingies as well as curly fries, and their Coke is actually pretty freaking good. It's comparable to McDonald's to me, at least at our Arby's. So that's always a win because everyone knows like McDonald's Coke is OP. So that was fun. We gave Ollie a bath because like I said before, he was all muddy. So usually Jake gives him a bath and then I help blow dry him and dry him off. He's just like so big. I used to give Maisie, our small 10-pound Shih Tzu, baths all the time, and it was like the easiest thing ever, except that she was really anxious about it. Now, Ollie, he's not anxious about getting a bath, but he's just so massive to me that it's just like, I can't. Like, it's a workout to give him a bath, and it's just, he's so big. It's so hard to like turn him and move him. And it's just a lot. So anyways, I marked that. I watched some 90 Day Fiance, and then I did assemble the wedding gifts this day, which I basically made bags for everyone with their names on them. You guys will see this again. It would have already been posted my wedding gifts video, but I gave everyone a bag and then just like put all their gifts in, stuffed tissue paper in, all that good stuff. It turned out so cute and everyone loved them. Also, there were so many tears about them, because apparently I'm amazing at writing cards, so that was fun. On Tuesday, I marked that I slept in. I went to the dog park, and then I had a phone call with my father-in-law, probably about legal stuff, I'm guessing, or wedding, or both. But I was I still am trying to work out the legal stuff with my work. If you guys remember 2 weeks ago, the traumatic thing that happened to me. I did have a car ride with Jake. This day was so boring. I had a car ride with Jake. We went to 7-Eleven, which I love going to 7-Eleven because I love Slurpees. Like growing up, I like wasn't allowed to have Slurpees or like a lot of like sweet treats like that. So now I'm just like, oh my God, give it all to me. I mean, I was allowed to have sweet treats, like definitely more than like some people I know who like were really deprived of it. But like Slurpees were not a thing that I ever really had until I started dating Jake, which is really funny. So yeah, 7-Eleven is just like our thing, and I'll just go and get a Slurpee, and I love it. And then I just marked that I cuddled Jake on to Wednesday. More cuddle time, so I marked that. Um, we dropped off Oliver at my parents' house because we were going to be gone for the day. So it'd just be easier if my parents watched him. So we marked that. And then we did go to Fogo de Chao for my brother in law's graduation lunch and thing, which I love Fogo because I love their Brazilian cheese bread. I'm a sucker for some good Brazilian cheese bread. I love the Brazy Bites from Whole Foods, but those do not compare to when you're in a Brazilian steakhouse restaurant and they have unlimited Brazilian cheese bread. So that was so good. I was like kind of nervous because I was like, I can't eat all you can eat meat like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday, but no one else could except for all the guys that were there, like Jake, John, and then their cousin. So the rest of us just got like a salad and just a little bit of meat, which was nice because I was not about to eat a bunch of meat at in the middle of the day, but more power to you if you can. It just wasn't for me. But I ate up that Brazilian cheese bread. It was so good. I got Starbucks after, and then we did drive to University of Maryland where John's graduation was, obviously, because that's where he graduated from. And I did take a bunch of photos of him and his friends. Jake is the photographer, but of course he didn't want to help his brother out. I'm kidding. I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but I just offered to take photos of all of them. So I just did that because they had no graduation photos. And I was like, y'all are graduating. Like, you need photos of this day. Like, he ended up making an Instagram post of all the pictures I took. So that was nice. And then we did have his graduation, which was really fun. So we marked that. He was in the top honors at his college, something I never was at University of Maryland, but it was a very like nerdy and like it was just, they were all so accomplished. Like everything these people were doing, they all had theses, they all like wrote, published in the journals and papers and all this stuff, and they were all doing very accomplished things. And I was just like, oh my God. Like I feel fine where I am at now because now I'm like at my end goal for the time being, but I was like, wow, y'all are accomplished. We just had some family time with Jake's family, so I marked that. And then I did go back to my parents' house, and we brought Chick-fil-A back because we were starving because we hadn't eaten since Fogo. So we ate Chick-fil-A at my parents' house, and then we took Ollie back, and then I filmed some TikToks because I looked really cute this day anyway, so I was like, why not? Gotta do my TikTok game. And then I did write more of my vows this day, which I'm glad I marked because everyone complimented me on my vows at the wedding. So it's good to know that I spent so much time writing them. On to Thursday, I slept in again, and then we did have a wedding meeting with our event day of coordinator, who was freaking amazing. I'm so glad with the venue we went with the everything. Like they were all so amazing. So glad we didn't spend money on an event coordinator because we did not need it, at least for us. But the day of coordinator is a life changer. I love our venue we chose. Like it was beautiful. Everything went perfect and seamlessly, I think is the word. All the vendors were amazing. Like y'all will see on my wedding spread, but it was so great. I took Ollie to the dog park, and then my Prada shoes arrived, which was so exciting. I made a whole TikTok unwrapping video of them, which was really fun. So I definitely wanted to mark that. And then we got Uber Eats for dinner. No idea what we got, but probably wasn't memorable. And then I just hung out with one of my besties, Raw, and then I did lots of wedding planning this day. On to Friday, Jake, Ollie, and I went to Starbucks, which is one of my favorite things to do. Ollie knows where our Starbucks is, and every time I walk him out a certain door towards the Starbucks that we walk towards, because it's only 2 blocks away, he tries to go that way, and then when we're there, he freaks out, he wags his tail, he sits in the store waiting for his pup cup, and like He's such a good boy. And then we'll go outside, he'll sit, and I'll give him his pup cup, and he gets so excited. It's just so cute. I love giving him his pup cups, but he definitely has become a little used to them, I want to say, because like he's always trying to go to Starbucks, which is just so funny because like same. But yeah, so we went to Starbucks all together. That was fun. I did have a psychiatrist appointment just to talk about like some of the traumatic things that happened to me at work and stuff, to try and like work through that. And then I did go into my fiance, my husband now's office, Jake's office, because they had a game day, and he has two new people working under him now, and he was trying to train them. And so this day I went in to do all the content for them while he like was training them. So I was like in the gaming room while they were playing. It was so intense. They were yelling so loudly, and it was just a lot of pressure. And I felt like if I even moved or made one single peep, everything would have gone wrong. So it was just a lot of pressure. But I was like filming all the content for them and doing all that this day. Luckily, Jake has me, who we met in, well, no, we didn't meet, but we shared the common interest in high school of AP photography and like being really into photo and video. And we've always both really had like a creative eye and like really enjoyed the creative side. He's just kind of taken it more into work, into like his actual work life. Whereas I kind of do this side, and like I don't make money off of it, but like I do YouTube and planning and all that. But it's fun to just like be able to help him when he needs it, because like not everyone can. So it's just easy and it's fun. So I marked that. We did go to the dog park when we came home. I think the game was pretty early. And then I got halal guys for dinner, which halal guys has been sucking. Jake says like whenever the restaurants start to pop off, they always get worse quality wise. And I'm like, halal guys has been a thing forever, I feel like. Like, why would it now just start being awful? Like, the rice isn't as good, the falafel isn't as good, it's just not the same, and I don't like it as much. And I had it the other day, and I was really, really sad about how bad it tasted. So anyways, after that I did hang out again with my bestie Pal Raw. On Saturday I marked that it was 1 week till our wedding, which was crazy. I took Oliver to the dog park, and then I did do a cleaning day. I had so much to mark this day, but I had to take it all out because I had no more little things. I think, yeah, this blue little thing I used for the dog park was the last little thing I had, which was just like the most stressful thing in my life. Anyways, I did clean. We went to Costco as a like wedding run, to get some last minute wedding stuff, because we were having a Sunday brunch at my parents' house the following day. So we wanted to get some things for that. And then I just hung out a lot with my parents, and we did a lot of last minute wedding prep and wedding planning, all that, because it was only a week away. And let me tell you something, this amazing party that I had the time of my life at did not just happen out of nowhere. It was a lot of planning, it was a lot of preparation, and it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was the best day of my life. It was such a well executed party and just well thrown party that it was all worth it. After that I did film some YouTube videos, so I marked that. And then I did do a face mask. I've been super into doing face masks, well, skincare, and that was only before the wedding. Now I'm like back to not doing anything. I mean, I take care of my face, but like I'm just like lazy, you know? But for a while I was like, gotta do skincare every day, like all that stuff. So and then I did mark Mochi slept over this day. My parents brought her this day and then told me to just keep her for the night, because we're like trying to expose her as much as possible to Oliver, because she's not very good at playing with other dogs. So we've been trying to expose her to Oliver because he loves other dogs. So that's been a whole thing. Anyways, on Sunday, I went back to my parents' house, so I marked that. And then I had another call with Jake's dad, aka my lawyer for the time being. So I marked that. And then we did go to my cousin's house to celebrate her little graduation. She graduated a few weeks before this. I think either a week or two before this, and it was in Ohio where she went to school, and she had already come back, and so she wanted to do something fun with the family. So we just had a fun little like graduation party lunch for her. And we celebrated that. I love these 2 grad stickers I used from super vintage from Little Paper Prints when I graduated college back in 2018, but I still love them. I have this girl that looks like me, also my cousin, and then this boy that looks like Jake, also Jake's brother. So it just works really well, and I really, really like those. And I'm glad I got to get a little more use out of them, because I don't know if like me or Jake will be graduating again anytime soon. So it was nice to kind of get a use out of those. And those are so cute. I also gave some to my bestie Sage, because they also look like her, which also congrats Sage because she graduated. So that was exciting. Anyways, then this day was so exciting. My cousins, who are like in their 40s, they came to Thailand they came to America for the first time from Thailand for my wedding. They have basically spent their whole life only in Asia. My one cousin went to grad school or college, I think, in New Zealand. So she has a sick New Zealand accent when she speaks English, which is really funny. But yeah, they just have never been to America. They know English pretty well, because they learned it in school, and they just have never been here. And so we finally got them out here for my wedding, which they did attend, and now they went to New York, and now they're in San Francisco. They're living up their life here. They want to stay here forever, and I'm like, no, you don't. But yeah, so we picked up my cousins from the airport. It was so exciting to see them. I hadn't seen them in years. And it was just so awesome to have family from Thailand at my wedding. Like, that is so cool. We had family from Thailand at my wedding. We had family from Switzerland at my wedding. We had family from all over America at my wedding. Like, it was just so freaking cool how many different people there were, and we were like complimented on the diversity of our wedding parties, which was really funny because, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna have all, I don't know, I won't go into it. Anyways, picked up my cousins at the airport, so that was really fun. And then the first thing we did with them was take them to Cheesecake Factory. They wanted food, and we were like, what is a good American place? And I was like, Cheesecake Factory. They thought the food was good, but the portions to them were like crazy, which like the portions in America compared to Thailand are already crazy. But then when you take them to Cheesecake Factory for the first time as their first American experience, it's just a lot. And then like we had cheesecake on top of that. Like, I was trying to warn them how like big the portions were, but they were not prepared. So that was really funny. Their reactions were hilarious, and I was like, welcome to America. But yeah, the portions in America are just freaking crazy, especially at Cheesecake Factory. So we took them there, and then I just marked that I had family time with them, just enjoying the night with them and having them over. I did spend the night at my parents' house this day just to kind of hang out with them a little bit more. But that was this week. Lots of fun graduations and happy moments between my cousin and my brother, or my brother-in-law, but also my brother now. And yeah, it was just a really great time. And also my cousins came in from Thailand, so that was freaking amazing. I'm so glad they came for my wedding. It would not have been the same without them, and they were awesome. And it was just so amazing to have so much time with them. You guys will see the week leading up to my wedding, I did spend a lot of time with them. So this is my plan with me in full. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans if you don't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.